Hey everyone, Mike here for you with another tobacco review, and tonight is going to be Tangiers Cane Mint, and this is the Lucid line. I'm here in Florida, so as far as the Tangiers different lines, you have the Noir and the Lucid. The Noir you have to acclimate, and the Lucid you can pretty much just smoke straight out of the packaging. I'm in no means a Tangiers expert. I don't have too much experience with Tangiers. I've smoked maybe a handful of flavors. So I just want to make that clear right off the bat that please do not take any advice from me as far as Tangiers goes. But I do know that a lot of people I've seen in the state of Florida do have trouble with the acclimation process of the Noir line. So that's why I decided to go with the Lucid. If you're one of those people out there in Florida that are pretty good at doing the acclimation, please let me know how you go about it, because I would really love to learn how to do that. But anyway, to get on to the review, I got this from 5starhookah.com, so as always guys, be sure to check them out over there. Just a great vendor. You're always going to find the best products and the best prices. The cut of it and the packaging, of course, is your standard Tangiers packaging. I do, of course, have it transferred into a Tupperware. But the cut of it is a fine cut, very black, dark tobacco. It does have a good amount of juice. But pretty much just your black tobacco. I know you're not going to be able to see from there guys, so I'm going to go ahead and show you a quick clip of what it does look like, and I'll be right back. So here you go. Alright guys, so hopefully you got an idea of what the cut does look like, but again, just your fine cut black tobacco. Going back to what I mentioned as far as acclimation goes, again, I am no expert of Tangiers, but hopefully you all are aware that the different lines of Tangiers, the Noir line, you do have to acclimate it before you can smoke it. The Lucid line, you don't have to do so much. All you got to do is take it out of the packaging and go ahead and smoke away. The difference is, as far as I'm aware, the Lucid is a washed tobacco, whereas the Noir is not, and just to do with the different stuff that they add to it, such as the glycerin and the Noir line, it just takes a little bit of acclimation, whereas the Lucid doesn't. So again, I haven't had too much luck with the acclimation. I have played around with it, and I think I'm about halfway there. But again, if anybody has any tips, please comment, let me know. But otherwise, that's about all I can really tell you as far as that goes. So moving on to the smell. The smell of this is just tremendous. It's a very nice mint smell, kind of like a candy cane, really is what it reminds me of. But definitely a nice mint flavor to it. I've been going a while now, long enough to have the coal starting to get small and add the wind cover. But my setup, I'm using my Can Blue Pair, a alien funnel bowl, single layer of heavy duty Reynolds wrap, the 2 Coconaras and a wind cover, and a cam hose here. I'm not sure what style of hose, has been a while, but I have pretty much dedicated this hose to all mint flavors. Anytime I'm smoking mint, I tend to use this hose because of course mint does ghost your hose pretty good. So as far as smoke and flavor, great clouds. Anytime I smoke Tangiers, there's always been some of the biggest clouds that I've ever gotten. So no difference there. The flavor, again, is just amazing. I know that there are a ton of reviews out there, so this is just my take on it. I recently picked this up, but before I did, it was just one of those flavors that everybody was talking about. I'm a huge fan of mint, and up until I tried this, Nakla Miso Mint has really set the standard for me and has become my favorite. So I didn't dive too far elsewhere as far as mints goes. I know that there are a bunch of good mint flavors out there, but I pretty much stuck to Miso Mint. And going back to, everybody was talking about it, I had a buddy online actually send me a sample of it because I didn't want to really spend the money on it being the Lucid line, because to be honest, I would rather have the Nor line if I could acclimate it correctly, just because I like to be able to have that unwashed tobacco, and the Nor is just stronger. The buzz is a little bit stronger than the Lucid line. That's one thing I did forget to mention. But I wanted the Nor, but I couldn't get a sample of that. My buddy Frank sent me the sample of the Lucid. I liked it, and I ordered it, and story over. So big thanks to Frank for letting me sample the flavor, and thus coming to the realization that I highly enjoy it. In comparison to the Nakla Miso Mint, this is a tad bit sweeter. Again, it tastes like a peppermint, more or less a peppermint, kind of like a candy cane, whereas the Miso is just a straightforward mint flavor and very strong. This one is a very strong mint flavor, but again, it's very smooth. It's very it's just sweeter than the Miso Mint. As time goes on, the sweetness does tend to drift away, but it's still noticeable, and the flavor of it is very strong, and it leaves a nice cooling sensation, just like any good mint tobacco is going to do. I highly enjoy it. I'd have to honestly say that I don't want to say that I like this more than Miso Mint, but it's a pretty close second, if not right up there with it as a tie. Just kind of would depend on the mood that I'm in. If I run a straightforward mint, I'd turn to Miso Mint. If I wanted a sweeter mint, I'd go to this. But since I've gotten this, I've been smoking a lot of it, and I definitely see myself keeping it in my stash at all times. So therefore, I got to give it a 10 for 10. If you like mint and you have not tried it, I highly suggest going out and picking it up. Definitely worth a shot. So that's about all I can really say for it, guys. Just a really smooth, enjoyable smoke, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I want to sit back and enjoy the rest of this. So thanks for watching. If you can, please rate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, smoke on.